What's going on, people of the internet? Hyperchaotic here with the KRR, and welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time visiting my channel, and welcome back to Resurgence on difficulty tweak. Yes, we're doing Resurgence again. Now, for those of you who don't know what difficulty tweak is, check the description for a quick elaboration because I want to get into the video as soon as possible. Now, if you've been keeping up with Warzone, you already know that there's now a Resurgence casual mode, which I did already check out before hopping into difficulty tweak with it, and if you want to see that video, I will link it in the description down below. But essentially what's going to happen for this video is it's going to be Resurgence casual versus Resurgence regular. Now this will include a match with crew and without crew for both. Originally I was going to do it Resurgence casual with crew followed by regular Resurgence with crew, then no crew, again Resurgence casual again followed by regular Resurgence, but instead it's just going to be casual with crew followed by no crew, then regular Resurgence with crew followed by no crew. I guess for Resurgence you can sort of consider that your easy, normal, hard, veteran for the Resurgence playlist. Oh, and let it be known, this video will still be edited down, but like the last few videos, will not have too much commentary. I might implement some commentary in the middle, discussing what it's like to play casual versus regular, but for the most part, the gameplay is supposed to speak for itself. But of course, this video will still be edited down, and I can't remember if this is one of these stick drift specials that I made, because the next following videos will not have stick drift. I did change out the controller finally. I just don't remember if I also did it for this gameplay. Now, if it says stick drift special in the title, it is. If it doesn't, it's not. I'm just saying right off the bat, being honest, I can't remember in the process of recording this intro. Now, if it is, it's the last stick drift special. If it isn't, well, the previous one was the last one. Anyways, moving on. And of course, if you want to see some full, unedited, no commentary gameplay of this, hop on over to my second channel, Be Quiet Cutscene. Link in the description down below for no commentary playthroughs and video game preservation. Did I remember to mention the timestamps? Anyways, if you want to skip to a specific match, timestamps down below as well. And if you end up enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like. If not, leave a dislike and a comment telling me why, because any and all engagement is good to keep me motivated to keep doing this, and any and all criticism can help me get better at making videos, not the game. Once difficulty tweak is over, I'm done with Warzone. And of course, if you do end up enjoying, subscribe to add a little dose of chaos in your life. If not, please leave your dislikes, because your dislikes do matter. And I do appreciate your time, even if you end up not enjoying it, especially if you still make it all the way to the end to at least give me a try. I really, really do appreciate it.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh no, who the fuck shit?
Resurgence. Stay alive to keep the squad inside. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Off my head.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. incoming. Squad mates back on station. Good work. Marks remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Reloading! Took around!
Squad mates left the AO. We'll reduce your redeployment tower. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Enemies are dropping into the area.
Taking effective fire! Reloading!
Still have squad mates outside the safe zone. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Reloading!
Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the rest of them.
I'm reloading!
Confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Reloading!
Enemy UAV overhead. Marked remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Friendly loadout drops on the way. Enemy dropping into the AO. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on
Changing
your
mags.
TAC map. Get hunting. Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the rest of them. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Reloading! I'm reloading!
Target down. Marking the rest of them. We've located the rest of them.
I'm reloading!
Need a medic! Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your TAC map. Get hunting. Your squad mates back on station. Fire sale active. Fire station prices reduced. Target down. Marking the
Changing
rest
mags.
of them. Enemy soldier incoming. Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
Frag out!
Incoming grenade!
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to
Reloading.
hunt down the rest of them. Locating the rest of them.
I'm reloading!
You have reinforcements inbound. Your squad's in the safe zone.
Need a medic!
Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. 10 remaining. Keep pushing. Marks remaining operators
Reloading.
from that squad. Hunt
Nigga,
them
nobody
down.
ain't finna help me?
I got you! Inserting armor! Taking stim. Changing mag.
Be advised,
myself up.
this is no longer
I got you!
This is for keeps.
Changing mags!
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you to load up now.
Inserting armor. Broken armor. Throwing grenade! Don't test me, Muda! I'm reloading!
Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is inbound. Enemies are dropping into the area.
Back in the fight!
Guys. Head to the safe zone.
Taking effective fire!
Gas is closing in. Only 2 left. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
Back on station! Inserting armor. It's 12 o'clock. I'm hit! Don't test me, Muda. Changing mag. No time to rest, comrade. Thanks.
They picked the wrong fight. Way to get it done. Resurgence. Stay alive till time expires. Pass the next one. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Took a round! Changing max!
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunted.
Reloading!
Gas is moving. Enemy soldier incoming.
Hold on, I'm saying that I need to get in the bicycle. Oh, what?
Target's down. Marking the rest of them.
Changing max!
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Taking effective fire!
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'm reloading!
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
I need to get one. I need to get one.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
Changing max!
Get hunting.
Good. Okay.
Found a weapon. Found a weapon.
We saw the weapon, man. We saw the weapon.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemy soldier incoming. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
Reloading.
Get hunting. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six. Got gas moving in.
I'm reloading!
Marking the rest of them. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemy dropping into the AO. Fire sales over. Adjusting prices.
Reloading!
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game.
Changing mags!
Nine left. Keep the pressure on. We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Loading!
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster.
Going upstairs, upstairs.
Switching mags.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Your squad mates back on station.
Back
Good
in the
work.
fight!
Get ready. You're redeploying. All squad mates are in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Move it.
Alright, here, Riley, can you move on?
Got reinforcements inbound.
I'm hit! I'm reloading!
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your
Go ahead
tac.
and have the kill on my top and get some guns. Kylie. I love you.
Reloading! I'm
Your
back
squad
on
mate is
station.
redeploying. Well done. You're getting another chance. Weapons free.
SMG, yeah. The SMG.
You're out of time. The buy station is closed.
Alright guys, after at HK here, now I'm going to go ahead and go over each individual playlist as a difficulty and pretty much go over my experience of playing casual versus regular Resurgence. And the first thing I got to start off with is the TTK is definitely a little bit higher in casual than it is in regular. That's the first thing I noticed right off the bat. And of course, since it's casual, kind of like BR casual, it's going to have a mix of lower level players, as you saw, some fucking kids that didn't know what they're doing, they're still figuring out the game, and a mix of bots. Now, I don't exactly know who was a bot that I shot at, but I do know when it comes to the casual game mode, they will have a mix of bots. Another thing that I noticed is with some of the...
Squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
They're not all players, some of them are bots, I don't know who's who, so I'm going to say character here instead of players and bots. But some of the other characters that I killed definitely felt like they took longer and more shots to kill than some other ones. And not just because, you know, somebody had reactive armor or somebody just had armor at all versus no armor. Even with some of them, it felt like with armor it took a little bit longer to kill. This could be the skill-based damage that I've heard Activision revealed. Now, before anybody gets concerned talking about some, oh no, skill-based damage, I knew they had that shit in their game the whole time. This form of skill-based damage, which they have admitted to implementing into the game, only applies to bots. So for those of you who got concerned when I said that, or maybe you heard the news before but you never heard the full details, that only applies to the bots. No players will have any sort of skill-based damage whatsoever. That strictly applies to only the bots. When in casual, or I should say casual modes in general, as well as the boot camp for BR. I also got to say this, when playing on a team in casual versus regular, it definitely felt like I had a slightly better team that was at least trying to work together, at least near the end of that match, whereas at the beginning I was kind of trying to protect the shit out of that one guy. Well, not really. I'm not sure why he went AFK. I wasn't really trying to protect him, but really more so using him as a decoy to get some free kills off of him. Nonetheless, he did try a little bit better near the end and was trying to be a teammate once he finally came back from, I'm assuming his bathroom break. By the way, people, if you gotta go, you gotta go, but make sure to get that shit out of the way before the match starts. Reminder, this is a live match. You cannot fucking pause it. Your allies can only defend you so much. Please go take your PPs before you start the match. Now, because of the fact that casual is, well, casual, people are not going to be sweating as hard, they're not going to be trying as hard, and the fact that you might get some lower level players that are going to, if you're slightly better than them, cling on to you just in hopes that they have a fighting chance. At the very least, you have a better chance at getting better teammates in casual than you do in regular Resurgence, where usually I'll have guys try to go off and do their own thing. Now, in the following regular match, I did get some decent. They actually kind of sucked as far as, the actual killing goes, but they were at least trying to be teammates that stuck together as a team versus some players in the past in previous playthroughs.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Now,
Watch the skies.
playing solo, casual versus regular, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Regular is much more challenging, but casual can be challenging when you do get some decent players in the mix. But of course, with research, all players, no bots, mostly people probably around, well, actually much higher, not even around my skill level, much higher. And of course, as you saw there, when playing by myself on regular, I had to hide more. Whereas casual, I had no problem going out there to actually pick up some gunfights. Like, in casual, I'll gladly pick a fight. In regular, I'm like, stay the fuck away. You let them fight until you can get a good shot or sneak up on them. For players like me, when you're not that good, it's really best just to hide and get the drop on them when you can. And fingers crossed, their freaking teammates aren't around the corner. Or like near the end, I just don't see the dude right behind the guy I'm shooting at and get fucking murked. Even though had I just ducked, I could have gotten the win. But hey, I fucked up. I didn't see the other guy. It is what it is. I'll say this, I think it's a little bit more fun and interesting to play casual by myself. But at least you'll get some decent teammates if you get into casual. And if you do get some bad teammates or somebody who goes AFK like that one guy, you can always use him as a decoy. Get some free kills off of them. And of course, try to keep your decoy alive as long as possible. Keep reviving them as they go down. That way, the more your decoy distracts other players trying to get a free kill off of them, you get to get a free kill off of whoever's shooting at your decoy. Can you imagine if they actually added like a freaking decoy tactical in the game? Kind of something like the decoy feature or decoy tool from Rainbow Six Siege, from that one character. I cannot remember the name of. I haven't played Siege in a long time, by the way. That would be very interesting. I mean, players already do that with that one soldier spray paint that gives the soldier silhouette. It's still funny to see people fall for that shit, and I don't blame them. You know, in a frantic moment where you can die at any moment, the second you see somebody at the corner of your fucking eye, you just react. Don't think twice, shoot first, and ask questions later. But boy, do they look foolish when they eventually see it's not a player. But again, can't blame them. In the blink of an eye, in the blink of the moments, even seeing it through their screen when I'm not the one playing, I get fooled. Especially from a distance where they're just a blob of colors and you can't really make out any details unless you got a sniper rifle. Anyways, once again, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been my experience with Resurgence Casual versus Regular on Difficulty Tweak. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you want to see the full, unedited, raw gameplay, hop on over to the second channel, Be Quiet Cutscene. I always upload the raw gameplays there. Sometimes I will include the load time for me waiting because it's for video game preservation first and foremost. That is the most important part of that second channel. So sometimes, just to show how long it took to get into a match around that time period I played, I will leave the loading times in. Now, I will not do that with the no commentary gameplay for these videos, the recent ones, this one, the upcoming ones. But I'll let it be known that if I ever leave in the loading times when playing a multiplayer match of any game, that is done deliberately, on purpose, to show how long it took to get into a match at that time period for the sake of video game preservation. And I will be honest, sometimes my no commentary videos are boring, but what's important is them to just represent the footage in of itself for the sake of video game preservation. Whether I'm bad or if it's giving me a bad experience, doesn't matter. I apologize if they're boring. I will sometimes try to make them interesting, but preservation is most important, first and foremost. And if the boring clip's all that I have to go with, that's what's going to be archived, okay? Just for the sake of preservation. And it's important to me. On top of that, when it comes to multiplayer games and live service models, such as Warzone, the best way to preserve them, in my opinion, is to get game footage of it. Because saving the game files can only do so much. Even if Warzone had an end-of-lifetime plan where the players can take up the servers, they wouldn't be able to keep up with it forever, and it wouldn't be the same experience like when Activision would have still been running the servers, running the show. So I think video game preservation, footage, is the next best bet, because saving the game files doesn't do very much when the servers are not accessible. Not to mention it's a great way to capture those best and sometimes worst moments in time that can't always be recreated. HK out. Once again, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. And have a good one.